Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michelle and this is Your Wish Fulfilled on YouTube. Today we've got a channel favorite. Okay, this is a topic that has been very much requested, and I completely understand why, because I've been in your shoes. Okay, so we're going to be talking about your SP not conforming. First of all, I'm going to congratulate you on successfully manifesting the connection back in, okay, because we are going to celebrate everything. So congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. Your manifestation worked, okay? Now we get to talk about what to do when, now that the connection is manifested back in and they are not showing up the way that you want them to show up. Okay, they're not conforming to your affirmations or your manifestation. And what that can mean is just a myriad of different things, you guys. Maybe they're not calling or texting as much as you want them to. Maybe, they're still wanting to keep their options open. It could be a lot of different things. They're just not showing up in this connection the way where you're satisfied with it, okay? So there's going to be two different parts to this video. The first part is going to be for those of you where you're not really feeling too triggered by this. It might just be kind of like a minor annoyance. And, you just want to, you just need some guidance on what needs to be done to, get them to conform. Okay. The second part of this video, and you guys, this is going to be timestamped so you can, you can go where you need to go. It's going to be timestamped. So the second part of this video is going to be for those of you who are feeling highly triggered, okay? Because your SP not conforming, whatever behaviors they may be exhibiting, whatever they may be doing or not doing, is triggering a story within you that has you deeply, deeply hypnotized, okay? And you may be experiencing feeling states where you're not feeling good enough. Maybe you feel, you're worthless. You feel like trash. And it could just be something where you're feeling knocked off center. Okay. You're feeling, there's a sense of urgency. You may be into seeking behaviors, trying to find balance within yourself. Again, you're just trying to feel okay. All right. So, we'll go ahead and talk about the first part of the video, okay? So for those of you where you're just kind of annoyed, you're not really that triggered. It's just like, this is not what I was affirming for. All right, really, this is really simple. Basically, all you really need to do is you need to tweak your manifestation. You need to tweak your affirmations. Maybe get a little bit more clear on what it is, on how it is you're wanting them to show up. So, if you're wanting to know exactly what to affirm or exactly what to picture or exactly what to, take to sats or stuff like that, just look at the behaviors that you're wanting to change, okay? What are you wanting? What are you wanting from them? How do you want them to show up? Okay, what are they doing or not doing that you're wanting to change? Okay, so let's say that they are kind of dragging their feet on, making this an exclusive connection with you, a relationship, if that's what you're wanting, okay? They're dragging their feet on making this exclusive. It's really simple. You just affirm, I'm the only one they want to be with. They can't wait to commit to me. The thought of commitment to me makes them feel happy and fulfilled, okay? Things along that line. And just take whatever behavior that you're not wanting and create a affirmation that is basically the direct opposite of that, okay? So if they're not communicating with you, as often as you would like, just affirm the opposite, okay? They want to hear my voice every single day. They can't wait to hear my voice. They can't wait to see me. They are so curious to know what I am doing. They're sitting on the edge of their seat wanting to know what I'm doing, okay? I'm all they think about. Of course they want to talk to me, okay? Is this making sense, okay? It's really simple. If you are already kind of in a neutralized feeling state and really all you're feeling is just kind of a sense of annoyance and you're not all up in your feelings about it, it's really simple to change up your energy, okay? And then while you are affirming and you are in the process of, waiting for, your 3D reality to conform to what you're affirming, you just go about your day. All right, go about your day, do things, that bring you a sense of joy, that bring your feeling state up. Just, take your energy off of your SP and put it back on yourself, and do things that make you feel good while you are in the process of waiting for your 3D reality to conform to your manifestation, your affirmations, okay? Just let me know if you got any questions about that in the comment box below. I'll address them as I can, all right, you guys? Okay. Now, part 2, all right? And this is the part of the video that's going to probably make this a longer video, but you know what? You guys need it. I'm here for it because I've been there with you, okay? We're in this together. So your SP is not conforming, and it is triggering within you a story that you are deeply, deeply hypnotized by, okay? And it's got you feeling basically like crap. For some of you, this feeling state could be very strong, very potent, and you could feel it almost in every cell of your body, okay? This is a very difficult place to be in. So, first, what we want to do, you guys, is we want to clear away the emotional charge, okay? Clear away that feeling state. This is going to kind of help you get back to center again, okay? Because that's really what's going on here. Your SP is not conforming, and it's knocked you off balance. It's knocked you off center. And you may even be going through what I call seeking behavior, trying, and this is where you might be driving by their house. You might be, checking up their social media. You might be, robo texting them or messaging them, trying to establish some sense of connection or something that's going to bring you back to center. Basically, you're wanting to feel okay, right? So what you're doing when you're in that seeking behavior, though, you're kind of playing Russian roulette, because you might get the response from them that you need that will bring you back to center. You could actually find information or not get the response that you want, and it just makes you tailspin even deeper. So the reason why we go through this work, you guys, is because if you are basing your sense of everything feeling okay, if you are basing your ability to find your center on what someone else is doing, it's going to lend for a very difficult experience, okay? Because you can't always control, especially when you're from that state. Now, I'm not going to say that you can't always control, because they are a manifestation of, what we are experiencing on the inside. So when you learn how to find your own center, okay, when you learn how to meet your own needs, is when you will start to experience other people just naturally giving you what you want and what you need. Ironically, is when you don't want, you might want it, but you don't need it, okay? Anyway, so first what we have to do, you guys, is so really, whatever triggering state you're feeling right now, and you may not even be able to identify it, because a feeling state can be made up of multiple thoughts and multiple different emotions, okay? This feeling state can be so loud, you can't even think clearly. That's okay. As long as you are able to experience that feeling state, you're going to be able to clear it, okay? So, the way that we clear this emotional state, I talk about it in many of my other videos. I'm actually going to walk you through it now again, though. All right. So what's going on here, you guys, is you've got a story. We'll talk about the story here in a second. We're actually going to work on clearing away the emotional charge. Okay. Right now, what you're wanting to feel, you're feeling triggered, and you just want to feel okay. You want relief from whatever this is, right? So we're just going to deal with that feeling, that emotional charge right now. We're just going to work on that, and then we'll get back to, identifying what are you wanting, what are you needing, and stuff like that. Okay. We're just going to kind of release the valve on the pressure cooker to let some of that steam off, so you get yourself into a place where, you can start to rewrite your story. All right, so right now you're feeling triggered. And what you're wanting, you just want to feel okay. Maybe you're wanting to feel relief. Okay? You can word it however you want. Okay? There's something you're wanting right now. What are you wanting? You can even say, I want to feel okay. I want to feel whatever it is you're wanting to feel. Okay? What you are doing is you are resisting feeling what it is you're feeling right now. Right now, you don't feel okay. Right now, you don't feel relieved. So the first thing we have to do, you guys, is we have to stop running, okay? We got to stop running. We got to stop trying to change what it is we're feeling right now. Because when we resist a feeling state, when we resist an emotional trigger, it just makes it get stronger. Okay? So first what we do, you guys, is we welcome that feeling. You're feeling like shit. You're feeling worthless. You're not feeling okay. So the first thing you have to do, you guys, in order to release that energy, you have to feel it. Okay? You got to sit down with it. Can you welcome that feeling? Can you welcome not feeling okay? Just connect to it for a second and just sit with it and let that feeling be there. What happens and what our minds do, you guys, is it tells us, and you have to know that there are two different energies within you at work. You got mind-based energy, you got emotion-based energy. They do not work the same. Okay? Your mind is telling you, if you sit with it, it's never going to go away. It's only going to get bigger. Okay? That may be how thoughts work. If you dwell on a thought, you will normally generate more thoughts that are more of the same. Okay? When you are in an emotion, it's the exact opposite. Okay? Because that emotion is emotion, think about as energy in motion. Okay? It's meant to move up and through you. It's not meant to get stuck within you, and it's not meant to be resisted. So if you will allow yourself to sit with that feeling, however uncomfortable it may feel, however big it may feel, however overwhelming it may feel, those are just feelings. And you can release those feelings by sitting with them, by looking at them, by allowing them their place at the table. They are already there. Welcoming does not mean inviting. That feeling is already there, and it's actually been with you probably for quite some time. It's just now finally come from your subconscious up into your conscious awareness, where it's giving you the opportunity to finally release it and get it out of your energy field for good. Okay? So can you just allow yourself to sit with this feeling? Whatever it is you're feeling, you don't have to identify it. You can just say, I don't feel okay. I feel uncomfortable. Or you can just say this feeling. Can you welcome it? Can you let it be there without wanting to change it or push it away or stuff it down or numb it out? Can you just allow it to be there? The more acclimated you get to this process, and the more acclimated you get to processing your emotional state, your feeling states, you will start to feel that energy, because that's all it is. Okay? It's energy that has a certain flavor to it. All right? You will immediately start to feel it dissipate. Okay? I think of emotions or feeling states as a bubble, okay, or even a balloon. And within that feeling state, okay, inside that feeling state can be multiple thoughts, belief systems that are attached and glued together by this emotional charge. So when you put your awareness and you let your awareness connect to that feeling, whatever it is you're feeling, it's like poking a hole in that bubble or in that balloon, and it lets that emotion and that energy. It lets that energy out. You can actually start to feel it almost like it's leaking out of you. You can start to breathe lighter again, right? Okay, so after you have, set with it, you can actually start to feel some of that energy, like you can feel that energy lift, right? It's leaving you. You can feel it leave. Then you ask yourself, okay, now, can I let go? Can I let this feeling go? Can I let go of wanting to feel this way? Because what's going on, you guys, or you can even say resisting, can I let go of feeling that I'm not okay? Because you not being okay, I get that you feel that, but the fact of the matter is that you really are okay. You're okay. You're just not feeling okay. Can I let go of feeling that I'm not okay? And you can flip side that. You can say, can I let go of wanting to feel okay? Can I let go of wanting to feel centered? You can hit it from both sides of the spectrum, okay? Whatever feels good to you, whatever feels aligned to you in the moment. And why would you want to let go of wanting to feel okay or wanting to feel relief? Because as long as you're wanting something, you're not actually experiencing it, okay? As long as you're wanting something, that's going to keep you from being able to experience and have it, okay? Think about how manifestation works. You manifest what you're feeling. So if you want to feel relief, it's because you're not feeling it already. You're feeling the exact opposite. You're not feeling okay. You're feeling threatened. You're feeling maybe abandoned. You know what I mean? And so as long as you're not feeling okay, you're coming from a place of not feeling okay. If you're wanting to feel okay, it's because right now you don't feel okay. And that is what you are continuing to manifest, experiences and events and circumstances, just within your life and within your relationships that leave you feeling not okay. So we have to let go of the wants. You have to let go. I'm not going to say have to. If you want to feel okay, though, okay, this is how you do it. Let go of wanting. Let go of that emotional charge of that attachment so that you can. All right. So again, step one is, can you welcome feeling not okay? Can you welcome feeling frantic? Can you welcome feeling panicked? Can you welcome feeling whatever it is you're feeling right now? And then number two is, can you let go of wanting to feel okay? Can you let go of wanting to feel relief or not panicked? Can you welcome wanting peace? Okay. What is it that you're not wanting to feel, and what is it that you are feeling or that you wish you could feel? Number three is going to be for those of us where our minds are just not, we haven't trained our mind yet to come on board with the process, okay? You'll get to a point with this process where your mind will understand what's going on. And because, your mind, your ego is there to help you. Okay, so right now you're dealing with programming. You're dealing with programming that it doesn't know what is good or what is bad. It just is, okay? And this process actually helps you rewrite that program, but you have to clear the existing one first. Eventually, your mind and your ego are going to get in alignment with what you're actually wanting. In the meantime, though, and in that transition, you will feel your mind and your programming it will fight against you, right? So questions 3 and 4 are for when you are still in the transition phase where your mind and your ego are fighting against. I'll just say your programming. Your program is fighting against, okay? So question number 3 is for those of us who are like, well, I don't know, okay? Or no, I can't sit here with this feeling. No, I can't let this go. That's fine. This process is about surrender. It's about accepting. It's not about changing or fixing or anything like that. It's about getting in alignment with what is here right now. And if you honestly cannot let yourself sit with it, if you can't welcome it, if you cannot allow it, and if you cannot let it go, that's okay. The fact that you're even going through this process, you are still releasing. Okay. So question number 3 is for that. All right. If you could welcome, would you? If you could let go, would you? Okay. Now, why would you let go if you could? And why would you welcome if you could? Because you know that if you were able to let go, if you could let go, you would finally experience peace. You would finally experience rest, okay? And then the 4th question is when. When would you let go? And all answers, they're all right, okay? You can let go right now, or you can choose to let go maybe in a minute, okay? An hour, next week. It's whatever, okay? So question number 1 is, can I welcome? Can I allow? Can I sit with? Can I allow myself to connect? Okay? Well, basically it's your awareness connecting with what you're feeling and just sitting there, rather than your awareness trying to block it out, fix it, make it go away, act like it's not there. Okay? Your awareness is dwelling with it for a second. We're not camping out with it. Okay? The reason why we're allowing ourselves to sit with it is because we know that's exactly how it processes out. The minute your awareness connects to that feeling and just lets that feeling be there and do its thing, that feeling finally is able to process out. It's able to lift. It's able to pass through you, which emotion is meant to do. Okay? Question number 2, can I let go? Okay? Can I let go of feeling this way? Can I let go of wanting not to feel this way? Can I let go of wanting to feel some way other than this? Can I let go of wanting relief? Okay. Can I let go of wanting to feel okay? Can I let go of whatever? Okay. That's question number 2 is, can I let go? Question number 3 is, if I could welcome, or if I could let go, would I? Of course you would, because you know what the end result is, right? Why would you let go? Or why would you welcome if you could? Question number 4 is when. When will you let go? Okay. And those 4 questions are how you release the emotional charge. It's how you pop the bubble. It's how you stick a hole in the balloon so it's able to deflate. All right. After that, you've cleared away enough emotional charge, and you guys may have to go through that questioning process multiple times. Okay. It can be in layers. You may have to go through it multiple times before you kind of get yourself to a place of center where you're not feeling so intensely, you're not feeling panicked, or you're not feeling this sense of urgency. Okay. Now you can start working on the story. All right. So what's the question? What's the current story? All right. What your SP not conforming. Okay. And let's say that the reason why you're so highly triggered, let's say they're keeping their options open. Okay. They may even be actually seeing other people. There's a difference between them telling you that they're keeping their options open. They're going to see you, but they're keeping their options open, to, they're seeing you and they are actively seeing someone else. Okay. So whatever is triggering you right now, whatever's got you knocked off balance. Okay. Let's talk about the story. What story is that creating or circulating? What story is that triggering within you? Okay. There are 4 different needs, okay, core needs that everything kind of directs back to, all right? And those 4 needs are love and connection, okay? We also have certainty. Then we have variety. We also have significance. And then you can use whatever wording and terminology that you want, though. But basically, everything comes back to those 4, okay? So what need do you feel is being threatened by your SP wanting to keep their options open or not wanting to commit to you and only you? What need is that? And just use the first thing that comes to mind, okay? Under each category, there's going to be different things like love and connection. there may be a need there where it's just you're not alone, okay? A sense of abandonment, a sense of belonging, okay? You want to not be abandoned, would be under love and connection. You want to feel connected to somebody because then you feel like you're not abandoned, okay? You feel like you belong. Significance and worthiness under there, or significance and importance under there would be a sense of like, I'm important, I am worthy, I'm worth something, right? That's where your sense of self-worth is underneath or significance, okay? Variety would be more like, feeling alive inside. You want to feel alive. You want to feel high. You want to feel excited. Okay. You don't want to be bored. You don't want to feel dead. You don't want to feel uninspired. And then, let's see, the other one was certainty, wanting to feel in control or a sense of safety, wanting to feel okay, wanting to feel comfortable. And a sense of safety, you guys, is not just physical safety, okay? It's not just knowing that, you're going to be fed, your bills are going to be paid. It's not just that, or physical safety that, you're not going to be physically hurt, okay? It can also be emotionally and mentally. You want to know that you're safe. Your heart is safe, okay? So what's going on? What story is your SP not conforming? What is that kicking up? What are you entranced by? Look at your look. You really have to stop and let the thoughts that are circulating come to your conscious mind. What are you thinking? Is it I'm not worthy? I'm not important? Is it if they are exercising other options, they might find somebody better than me and they might leave me? What are you making it mean? Okay, because you have a lot of people that will tell you not to pay attention to your fears. Like, we're going to look at your fears. Okay. Maybe the possibility is they'll find somebody that they think is better for them than you, okay? Let's remove that possibility and say that's exactly what's happening. What are you making that mean? They found someone that they think is better for them than you. What are you making that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that you are a worthless piece of trash? Is that the story? Is the story that, I'm never going to find anybody and I'm going to be alone forever? Is that the story? Okay, what is the story that you are currently entranced by or hypnotized by? Because we're going to take that story and we're going to unravel it. Okay. All right. So now that we have identified what the story is, now we're going to question it. Okay. This is the fun part. This is where you get to really kind of like start to unravel that story. Okay. And then you get to come up with affirmations where you can knock yourself out of that story anytime it gets triggered, okay? So let's say you have a story of, and this is very personal to me, this is the story that I had to unravel when I was going through, my self-concept work. Mine was, I'm a worthless piece of trash. And I also had abandonment issues as well, okay? So I had all these reasons as to why I wasn't worthy. I was a worthless piece of trash, okay? My story was that I'm a worthless piece of trash because, and I had all of these maybe evidence, and I also had what I thought was evidence, right? So the evidence that I had as to why I was unworthy, all right, of being anyone's number one, could have been, I'm not a specific size. I don't, maybe I weigh too much. I'm overweight. I'm not making a specific amount of money. Okay. I'm not rich or I'm not wealthy. I don't have, I'm not driving a nice car, or maybe it's because I've got, these kids. I don't look a certain way. Maybe I'm not attractive enough, whatever the quote unquote evidence is. Okay. What we get to do, you guys, is we get to look at that evidence and we get to say, okay, we get to question it. Is it true that I'm a worthless piece of trash because I'm not the most attractive person in the world? Okay. Is it true that I'm a worthless piece of trash because I'm not making, a certain amount of money, or I haven't, made something of myself? Is it true that the reason why I'm a worthless piece of trash is because I'm overweight? Can you absolutely know that that is true? And what we get to do now is we get to look at evidence, other evidence where, okay, so is it true that only skinny people are worthy of love? Look at all the people who are overweight and who are not drop dead gorgeous that have found everlasting love. And actually you can go the opposite direction and look at all the people who are skinny, who are drop dead gorgeous, who experience the same heartbreak that you do. So is it love? Is it appearance that makes a person worthy? No, it's not. Because you can find people who are making really good money. You can find people who have made something of themselves. You can find people who are drop dead knockout gorgeous. And they can't find love either. So obviously that's not what makes a person worthy of love. They're having relationship problems. They're being cheated on. They're being left for other people. Okay, so clearly it is not your looks. It is not your age. Okay, it's not your financial status. Okay, none of that is what makes you worthy of love. Those are just bonuses. If you have them, they're just bonuses. Okay? So what makes you worthy of love? What makes someone truly attractive to you? You guys, it's your energy. Okay? You being truly connected, you being in love with yourself, that is so attractive. That's what attracts people to you, okay? It's the glow. It's the self-confidence. It's the, of course, why wouldn't you love me? Of course, I'm amazing. People love that. And let's flip and say, let's look at, and this is so funny, you guys, when I was doing this work, I would start to see evidence that would corroborate, this new belief system I was building. Okay. So, I'm not the skinniest person in the world. I've got some curves. Okay. And I used to have this body image that said, unless I was a size 5 or a size 6, I'm 5'2". All right. Unless I'm a size 5 or a size 6, I'm not worthy of love. Like if I was any bit bigger than that, I was disgusting. And when I started working on that and undoing that, I started to see the evidence that was around me all the time, all along, that, even women who were overweight, I saw evidence of couples where the guys were just head over heels in love with their girls, their women, and vice versa. This is the funny thing. I was head over heels in love with my ex-husband, and he was not, some Adonis. He did not look like a Greek god. Okay. What drove me wild about him was his personality, his confidence. He was so sure of himself. It was his energy. It was his vibe. Okay. Because his weight fluctuated. He did not look like a, GQ model at any weight. Okay. It was his vibe. And so I started looking at all these different examples where, people, they didn't look a certain way. Okay. They didn't have all this money, you know what I mean? It's like I was able to find evidence that corroborated, like, no, that's not what makes a person worthy of love. What makes them worthy of love is their vibe, is their energy, is basically them knowing their worth, them being in love with themselves, them putting themselves on a pedestal and rocking the shit out of that pedestal. That's what makes you worthy of love. You knowing your worth. You knowing how awesome and amazing that you are. You being 100% connected to who you are authentically, okay? You knowing exactly why you are the best option on the planet. That's what makes you worthy of love. And if you can't honestly say what makes you the best option on the planet, you've got some work on a story to do. You got some self-concept work to do. Okay. Let's see. So now that we've kind of undid, now we get to rewrite our story. Okay. Now we get to rewrite our story. What makes you the best option on the planet? What makes you the absolute best option where you're like, if your SP doesn't see that you're the best option on the planet, obviously it's because they have a problem. They got a seeing problem. I'm sorry, honey, are you blind? Are you blind? You're blind or stupid or both. I mean, clearly, I'm the best option and you can't see it. So you're either blind or you're stupid. You need to have that kind of confidence, okay? And so you need to get really grounded in what makes you amazing, what makes you the best option, okay? And I want you to tell me in the comments below, what makes you the best option? What makes you untouchable? Okay, to where it's like, this person is stupid if they don't catch you while they still have the ability to have you. Okay, for me personally, it's like, I know why I'm the best option. I'm amazing. I have an amazing personality. I'm able to see things that not everybody can see. I can look at things from a million different angles. I can love somebody even when they're presenting the worst parts of their egoic masks. I can see right through a person's mask, right into the core of who they are, and love them despite how they're showing up. And there's a whole list of other reasons why I'm completely bought and sold into knowing that I'm 100% the best fucking option on the planet. You guys have the audacity. Use blanket statements. Say there's nobody better for you than me. Have the audacity. I mean, you've been having the audacity to think that you are the worst, maybe not the complete worst, but you know what I mean? Like, you've been having the audacity to say that there might be somebody better for your SP than you. You've had the audacity. Let's flip that and have the audacity to be like, there's nobody better for you than me. And if you don't see that, and if you don't act on it, you know what I mean? The only reason why you're not acting on it is because you're either blind and or you're stupid. Hopefully it's just because you're blind and you're going to be awakened very soon. Because you guys, you just need to go climb back up on your pedestal. That's the only reason why they're not seeing your worth. That's the only reason why they're seeing or even thinking about entertaining other options, is because you've gotten down off of your pedestal, and when there's no one else on your pedestal, they're going to be able to, their focus is going to be able to be on somebody else. But once you climb up on your pedestal, you're rocking the self-confidence. You are 100% bought into why you are the most amazing option for this person, and that they're stupid if they don't see it. They're not going to have any other option but to see you and only you. Okay? I hope this is helping. So rewrite your story, you guys, whatever that story is. Right now you have a story that is basically saying, I'm not the best option for this person. There might be somebody else better for them out there than me. Or you have a story that says, I'm a worthless piece of trash and I really don't deserve, to be committed to. And that's exactly what you're manifesting. Just because that's a story does not mean that is true. That's just, it's a story that you've been hypnotized by for a while. It's programming. You've been programmed that way. And that program has, what you believe to be evidence, but it's not evidence, you guys. It's just feedback. The minute you change your story, your evidence will finally start to change. You will start to receive different feedback. Okay, you have to deal with the programming, and that programming is going to have a whole bunch of different, belief systems. It's going to have a whole bunch of different feeling states and emotional charges that connect you to that story that make you believe it. But it's not true. Okay, start going through your story. Start, dismantling it. You dismantle it by releasing the emotional charges as they come up. Then you start questioning the thoughts that make up that story. You start questioning the evidence. What is the evidence again, you guys? The evidence is, I'm not good enough because I'm 50 pounds overweight. Okay, is it true that being 50 pounds overweight makes you unworthy of love? Well, no, because you can find evidence of people who are 50 pounds overweight and even more, who are, in relationships where their person is gaga over them, can't keep their hands off of them. So clearly that's not it, okay? Evidence might be I'm not worthy because I haven't done anything significant with my life. Again, is that what makes you worthy of love? No, because you can find people who haven't up to this point made anything of their life, and guess what? Someone is happily, madly in love with them. And you can even flip side it, okay? So let's say that, that somebody is, a healthy weight, like we just said. Can you find evidence of people who are, skinny, beautiful, highly, very attractive, that, are in healthy relationships? Is every single skinny person on the planet happily in love? No. Is every single skinny person on the planet who is gorgeous, free from being cheated on? No. Tell me some examples in the comment box below of attractive, successful people. Maybe we'll do celebrities, okay? Who have been cheated on, who've had their heart broken, who have been left for somebody else. Clearly, okay, your looks, what you've done, what you're doing for a living have nothing to do, or your past even, has nothing to do with you being deserving of love. All right, let's do that. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to end it here. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments box below. If this resonated, definitely smash the like button. It kind of helps to, keep my YouTube channel in the algorithm. It helps to grow it. All right. Subscribe and share if you feel led to do so. And I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for hanging out.